Hey Libras, and welcome to my channel. It's a general reading for the month of June. Okay, I've already pulled cards for you. Okay, as I know what's going on with you Libras in month of June, and I've pulled two clarification cards for the outcome, as I wasn't sure about the actual outcome. Okay, I wanted to give you kind of more messages. Alright, are you ready, Libras? Let's begin. Okay, so where are you right now, Libras? And right now, it looks like, and I know you hate that, Libra, because I've got one of my friends who's Libras, and I know she hates that card. But Libra, don't worry. It's so funny, because you've actually had this card, and two other cards that coming up in your reading right now. You've had the last month Death card. Okay, you've had the last month and you've got this month as well. Basically, don't worry, I said that in the last month reading, no one's gonna die. Okay, basically what it means is that in order for something new to be born, something else needs to die. Okay, so this card, Libra, indicates a new beginning. Okay, it looks like right now you feel like a stage in your life is coming to the end. Something has ended. Some kind of a cycle is ending. Okay, whether it's love related, whether it's work related, whatever it is, take it as it resonates with you. The cycle is about to finish, ending. Okay, the death. Oh, I remember now. Last month we talked about certain patterns of your behavior that should die. Maybe this is what this card is talking about. Maybe the bad behavior or the patterns of behavior that were, standing in the way of your success in life had to die for a new beginning. And this is happening right now. I remember last month you were unable to make a decision, and what I advise you, what the universe was telling you, is to make sure you stop stagnating and you start taking matters into your hand and make decisions about your future, because you were in two minds about something. Okay, and there's a few cards in today's reading, June's reading, that are exactly the same as the cards from last month. Okay, Libras. So it looks like, right now something is dying within you, some kind of negative patterns of your behavior, which is a good thing, Libra. Because like we talked about last month, if you allow things that don't serve you in your life, perhaps something to do with your behavior or things around you, if they're not good for you, let them die, Libra. And that's what you allowed. So I'm very glad that this is happening right now, Libra, for you, okay? Because for something else to be reborn, something else needs to die. It's an amazing continuation of your reading from last month. Now, what might be crossing you? So what could make this situation, your situation, better or worse? Is Knight of Swords. Okay, we got here Knight of Swords. So I feel like, what might actually influence your situation, this new beginning, this end of cycle, this end of old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, or new you. What could this influence your situation, you right now, in a negative way, is if you act like a Knight of Swords. Okay, a Knight of Swords is an energy of someone who's quite aggressive in their actions. Okay, so make sure that whatever actions you take in the next month, in the month of June, you think about them, you think them through. Okay, do not act hasty and think what's ahead of you. Make a plan, okay? Because you see, the Knight of Swords is someone who's very impulsive, very hasty in his actions. He hasn't got a plan. He just goes ahead. He's fearless. He's not scared of anything, which is fair enough. But whenever he finds himself in danger, in unforeseen situation, he loses it, and then he gets surprised. Oh, why did I lose this battle? Because he didn't have a vision. Okay, he wasn't well prepared, he wasn't analytical, he wasn't thinking he didn't have his head screwed on, okay? So what you need to do, Libra, in the next month, throughout June, you need to think through your situation, okay? Be analytical. Take your emotions out of the situation. Take the emotions completely out of the equation and make a plan. Think of, calculate, take the risk, but whatever risk you're going to take, make sure you've got a plan in place so you are not surprised when things don't work out in the future, or when you find yourself in a situation that you didn't, predict, okay? So make sure you are not hasty in your actions, because then you may end up in a situation when you feel, when you end up losing a battle in your life. Okay, now let's look at the subconscious influence. So the reason why you're feeling this way right now, and like I've said before, it is a positive card. Something negative, some negative patterns of behavior are dying, and they're dying subconsciously, because that subconsciously, because right now you are strong, okay? You are very strong, you are very confident, Libra. You've managed to tame the lion within you, and the lion in this card of strength indicates any negative emotions, okay? This woman, she represents strength, so she was able to tame anything negative within her, anything that was able in the past to throw her off balance, okay? Right now you are strong, you are not doubting yourself, okay? You are confident, Libra, and subconsciously this is why you've managed to change, okay? To implement changes in your life, perhaps to do with your behavior, making decisions. Looks like you've made a decision, you've made up your mind, which you struggled with for a long time, okay? And this is mainly because you are strong, okay? You are aware of your worth, so you had confidence and strength, inner strength to change, okay? To finish the cycle, for a new cycle to begin. Now let's look at the past influences. In the past, you see, you were acting like the Queen of Wands, and you see this card also came up in May reading. And I think with reference to your situation right now, so your cycle is ending, there's a new beginning coming your way, or is happening right now, or very soon, perhaps in June. Basically you were acting like a Queen of Wands in the past, okay? We've talked about last month. You treated people with respect, you respected people, whoever you came in contact with, you left a very long-lasting positive impression on them, okay? People saw you as a natural born leader, okay? And people followed you, okay? You had your aims, objectives and plans, and you knew how to use people, how to get the best out of them in your journey. So you knew how to use them, but not in a selfish way, okay? You always work with people, and you basically knew how to build connections in a way, how to, get people to help you in wherever you were going, okay? And this is what you did. And Queen of Wands is, like I said in your last month reading, isn't just anyone. She doesn't want to be anyone. She wants to be someone, okay? And yes, she's got a dark side. Her dark side is that she can be quite psychic. She can be aware of energies. She can manipulate people if she wants to. But I think in this particular reading, we're not talking about your dark side, Libra. We're talking about why, you've decided finally for the old ways of yourself to die and for the new beginning to come. I suppose it's because, you've become stronger and confident thanks to the way you've been acting, okay? And you've been acting like, a queen. The queen who follows her intuitions, her feelings. You've treated people in a, respectful way, whether they were lawyer, whether they were plumber, miner, you've treated people equally, okay? And you use your emotions and heart in making decisions, and because of that, you know, you're gonna have a new beginning, or the new beginning is around the corner, basically. That's what I'm saying. I think it's beautiful because the Libras I know, and I don't want to make it about them, this reading, I think it does resonate with them, which is kind of scary, because they may accuse me of like using this story in the reading, but I'm not doing that. Let me just have a sip of my wine. Now let's see, Libra, where are you putting your energy right now? No surprise, we've got here Two of Wands. So right now, Libra, you are about to go on a journey and look for some options, okay? You've been listening to your intuition, to your emotions, okay? You've become very strong. You've managed to tame the negative emotions within you. You're very balanced right now. You've got a peace within you. You've got this quietness and silence within you. You can finally listen to your inner voice. And you know, you've learned a lot from people. People helped you to get here where you are right now, okay? Because you were nice towards people, okay? You treated everyone equally, and this is why you know, you became, in a way, you successful, okay, in your life. But right now you're putting energy into the future. You're looking ahead into your future. You'll be on a journey. You feel like you need more options, okay? You'll be exploring options because the options you've had in the recent past did not make you happy, okay? And perhaps this is why you want to have a new beginning, okay, Libra, because something hasn't fulfilled you 100%, okay? So you're looking into the bright future. You are probably excited, okay? You'll be looking for new options. You feel like, okay, it's done and dusted. Now I gotta move on. I need to look something else in this world. I'm gonna look for other options, something else that will make me happy, because I feel like this stage in my life is finished and there's a new journey ahead of me, and I'm gonna look for new options for something else that will make me happy. Beautiful, Libra. I'm very proud of you, because I feel like this reading really links to the reading that I gave you last month. Now let's look at in the near future. In the near future, Libra, we've got 7 of Wands, okay, 8 of Wands, sorry. So in the near future, there might be some quick communication coming your way, okay? If this is you, Libra, communicating something to someone, please remember, I mean, it's not really in your style to argue or be super emotional, but whatever communication is gonna come, the quick communication, whether it's from ex-boyfriend, whether it's work related, whether it's this regarding this new beginning, this new cycle, make sure you remain calm when communicating in that particular situation, okay? Don't make any hasty communication here. Make sure, you know, you don't argue, you don't get involved in any petty arguments, okay? Because that will lead you nowhere. Things will be happening very quickly for you in the near future, okay? It'll be like bang, 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 and yeah. I think it's to do with this new cycle, perhaps new opportunity, new beginning, okay? You may not be able to keep up with it, okay? But like I said, there might be also communication involved in this particular situation. Make sure that you're not too emotional with this communication, okay? And you come across emotionally stable, and you don't argue, you don't get involved in any petty arguments, okay? Because it's not worth it. This also indicates that you might be traveling, okay? You might be flying somewhere next month, you might be changing the place of living, you might be moving countries, okay? So take as resonates with you. I like your reading, Libras. And now let's look at how do you see yourself right now with reference to your situation, okay? So the death of your old yourself, perhaps, and reborn of your new self, or perhaps at the ending of the old cycle and the beginning of the new cycle, okay? And it looks like despite the fact that I think it's a good, the new beginning is a good thing for you, okay, because all of the cards pointing that way, you know, you are very strong and confident right now, you're not self-doubting yourself, you were the Queen of Wands, you know, you became, in a way, in this kind of popular within the circle of people who knew you, you know, you touch people's hearts, you're aware of that, and but that wasn't enough, all of this wasn't enough for some reason, so you're gonna look, right now you're looking into other options, okay, you're looking to your bright future, you're feeling like, you know, whatever you've had was good, but the cycle is finishing, and now you want to look for something new, something better in your life, not better, but you feel like, you know, it's time to move on. And you'll be traveling, there'll be some quick communication, there'll be quick changes in the near future, okay? It might be overwhelming, so make sure you keep your communication style in check, okay? And I think all of this is positive, as long as you don't act too hasty and you haven't got a plan. Make sure everything is well planned, so you don't get stressed out and surprised if you find yourself in a situation you didn't anticipate it, okay? So make sure you anticipate every single possible consequence of each of your steps, okay? Because to me it seems, despite all of this, I think it's positive. You are right now, see yourself as Two of Pentacles, so you feel like you're juggling two things. You can't make your decision, okay? You are juggling between two things. This could be between this new opportunity, new life, and something else, okay? This could be money. You might be afraid of moving the places because of money. You are just in two minds, okay? You're juggling. You can't make up your mind. This is where you are right now. And how do people see you? Well, people see you just like you saw yourself, just like you put your energy, what you put your energy into last month is Two of Swords. Interesting. So you had that card last month, and I'm not sure if you can remember it, but I remember it very well because my best friend is Libra. So, well. So it looks like the way people see you as if you are being, not emotionally, because the swords indicate intellect. You're being intellectually blocked, okay? Your thinking is blocked. You can't make up your mind, okay? And I think it's this new opportunity, this new beginning, whether it's love related, it's all to do with this new cycle. It's happening. The changes are happening. I think for the, you know, like I said, the death is always a good thing because something else dies, something else can be reborn. I mean, I sound like a broken record, sorry. But for some reasons, you are not sure, you're juggling, you can't make up your mind, you are not sure, you're trying to like calculate, well, shall I do this, shall I do that? I mean, what if it doesn't work out? I think it's a natural feeling, you know, it's a natural feeling whenever we have to make an important decision in our life, whenever we have to enter a new cycle, a new stage in our life. So I wouldn't worry too much about this, Libra. But the way people see it is if you are unable to, you know, as if you are unable to make a decision because you are somehow blocked, okay? You feel like you are unable to move. That's how people see you. So despite the fact perhaps you want to make a decision, that's not how people see. People think that you are unable to make a decision, that you've been mentally blocked for things. Your thoughts are not clear. But let's look at the universe guidance for you. What should you know that you may not be aware of and the universe really want you to know? A little message from universe for you, Libra. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Well, I mean, I kind of wanted to put a nice intonation on it. So I'll say again. Ace of Wands. Libras. That's amazing. Go for it, okay? Listen to your intuition. You see you've got a hand coming out of the cloud. The hand with a stick, with the wand. And there's like leaves flying around. This basically indicates spirituality, feelings. There's a castle here. Basically, the universe is telling you, don't worry about this, ending. There's a new cycle. I'm trying to find a card, sorry. There's a new cycle ahead of you, okay? There's a new beginning, and you should go for it. Don't worry about anything. Listen to your intuition, okay? This is an opportunity. There's no waiting around. You gotta go for it, okay? Now or never, okay? And everything will be fine as long as you follow your heart, as long as you listen to your inner voice, okay? This could develop your creativity, okay? This is something completely new. It will make you feel refreshed. It will make you feel happy, okay? Just listen to your inner voice and you will be fine, Libra. I'm so happy for you, Libras, especially for my good friend, because I know she's going through similar thing, but like I said, I'm not doing this reading about her. So take as resonates with you, Libras. Now let's look at the outcome of the situation, and before we look at it, let's recap quickly. So right now, Libras, the cycle is ending. It looks like your old behaviors, the patterns of behaviors are dying. You are becoming a different person, perhaps. We've got a new beginning ahead of you. What might be crossing you if you acting in a hasty way, so make sure everything is well planned so you don't get surprised if something doesn't work out. Subconsciously, on a subconscious level, you managed to have the ending of the cycle because you are confident and strong. You're not self-doubting yourself. In the past, you were the Queen of Wands. You knew how to get the best out of people to help you in your way to your goal. Right now you're looking for new options, okay? You're looking ahead to your future. You feel like this is it, it's done and dusted, I gotta move on, and you're doing that. In the near future, you've got communication coming in, traveling, perhaps air travel, traveling by plane, changing countries, okay? Whatever you do, make sure you remain calm. Right now, the way you see yourself, you're juggling. You can't make up your mind. Shall I go? Shall I not go? Shall I go for it or not? The way people see you, as if you can't make up your mind. But the universe says, go for it, Libras. And the outcome is, you're still Eight of Swords. You are unable to make a decision. You are a prisoner of your thoughts. Why? Because you won't be able to make up your mind between your finances. Shall I go for my finances? Or for the journey that will make me happy, living money, not thinking about money, but thinking of what's best for me. Libras, I hope this resonates with you. Good luck to you. Bye.